Hello YouTube, this is going to be a review video of my 2003 Honda Accord EX V6 3-liter engine. So, I got this about 7 months ago or so, and I got it to upgrade from my Corolla and take on a road trip. And I've driven it for about 25,000 kilometers now, and it's a really nice ride. And even with the kilometers it has on it, it's a good car. So yeah, this is just my car, and you can see, like, oh, this one is fully loaded, so it has all the options that this car could have come with besides for a roof rack. Yeah, it's dirty, but yeah, lights are still pretty clear, even though they're 2003. A lot of them get foggy, but mine's not. Mine happens to have a crack in the bumper and some paint chips missing here and there, but it's nice. The EX comes with the 16-inch rims, and mine has the optional wheel lock on them. And yeah, mine has some scratches, a bit of rust starting. Not too bad for the age, actually. There's some rust there, and there was some rust bubbling in the roof, causing a small leak from the window that I repaired. I installed a hitch on this one. Towing capacity is only about 1,500 pounds and 100-pound tongue weight, so it's not very much. Not because of the engine size, but because of the way the frame is designed. But I still have the hitch, so I can put bike racks and stuff. The V6 has dual exhaust. I also have an aftermarket backup camera installed. And there's some keying on the back, by scratch. No, let's look at the trunk. So yeah, the key is just the older Honda key, but the first year they had chips, so they're pretty expensive to replace, and one of them is broken. It has a trunk opener. You also have a lever here and inside. Don't mind this, I just keep all my stuff. I safety chain for the winter just in case I get stuck. It has some points you could grab it by and pull it out of the snow. The jack. I keep a towel, a rag, and extra gas in here. Booster, just start if I need to. And those are going just random stuff. And I have an impact, battery impact, in case I need to replace a tire on a long trip, and I don't want to have to take out all my stuff and spend some time with that wrench that comes with the car. It's got a normal size spare. It's got a donut spare and like a 2-piece trunk. It folds through all the way, but as you'll see, everything is controlled by keys in this car with all the options on it. So once it closes, I thought I unlocked it. There we go. So yeah, this is the one's fully optioned, so it's got leather all the way through. There's an armrest that comes down. As you can see, you need to put the key in order to push that down and open it. As well, to move the seats all the way down to the stowed position, you need to turn that key as well. That's pretty nice. Leather, but still a bit basic. And that screw is to control the sunroof if it's stuck in the open or closed position. Let's go around this side. Because this car has all the options, it's got chrome trim and leather in the front and back. It has heated seats with low and high. It has the 2-position center stack where it opens like that and like this. Electric seats with up and down, and there are all the positions on both sides. Glove box also has a key with this option. Yes, my car is scratched, but it's got a lot of kilometers. Also, another small option on the full equipped one is the window switches are all lighted. On the base model, they're not lighted, which is a random interesting fact. Also, the fully loaded one comes with side mirrors with little circles. and the aluminum 16-inch wheels instead of steel ones. Front seat's not the best. It has a push for gas cap and pull for trunk that you could lock with the key that I haven't used in a while. I used it when I got it just to test it out, and it works. And you could lock the trunk and gas cap from inside the car, which is pretty interesting. And you have auto windows for actually both front, because that one's just not marked, but it is auto. And heated mirrors on this model. Then we have a sunroof. This one's got cruise control and of course the radio. The original radio was bad in this car when I got it, the screen, so I replaced it with an aftermarket one. It was a Saikan, these Chinese ones, but they're very expensive. The one for this car is about 300 US. So it's a lot of money for a radio. But it does have a good GPS system, and those capability of installing a backup camera, although you do need to have a signal wire. And if you don't want to hack into your wiring, you've got to put a little toggle switch to turn your backup camera on. That's what I did. And you need to replace the little cover that comes down here if you put one of these Saikan radios in. And this model has what's it called again? A little navigation compass on your mirror, and garage openers and sunglass holder, and of course a sunroof. On this car, as you could hear right now, I'm currently low on fuel, but it has the check engine light on for an O2 sensor. That's another thing about this radio, is it's always when you turn the car on, it always restarts wherever it was left off. So if I'm in a radio, it restarts on the radio, and the same settings as before. So yes, this car has 238,000 now. I got it with 212,000, so it's actually 26,000 kilometers I drove it. While it's warming up, it has a slight valve tick, so I am going to adjust the valves probably next spring. Because once it's warm, it quiets down. The daytime running light is just the daytime running light's on. When you put it into drive, it'll go out. There you go. And yeah, that's for my parking brakes on, and the seatbelt light. And then just yeah, it doesn't have much problems. Traction control, you can turn it on and off for winter if you want to. Let's see, sunroof. Sunroof on this car is a bit slow, so when you go to the normal position, just like the slight opening, it works nicely, and then you need to close it. When you go to the main open, full open position, the first half goes nice, then it slows down a lot for some reason, but then it's nice and open. And then when you close it, again, it goes slow in this section. Could be my car, or it could be that's the way that all these cars are made. And then it closes. I had a leak you could see coming down right here, which I siliconed up. Let me pop the hood, which is all the way down. Right. There we go. Auto windows. And these windows had tint on them, and I took the tint off. There's a nice engine. It's pretty clean for a year and kilometers on it. As you can hear, there is a slight valve tick, but once it warms up, it pretty much goes away. Yeah, this car actually hasn't given me any problems at all so far. In 25,000 kilometers, it's about 16,000, 17,000 miles. I did regular 3 oil changes that I had to do, and using the regular full synthetic hasn't given me much problems. The paint's peeling on the intake over here, but it's a really good car in that sense. Really get a lot of power. It's I think rated at 240 horsepower. This does have the automatic transmission, so those do happen to go out if the fluid's not changed properly, and they're really expensive to replace or rebuild. But the fluid's been replaced every 50,000 kilometers on this car with receipts, and I replaced it when I got it. So really simple procedure. Pop off the transmission dipstick, undo the bolt and transmission, drain 3 quarts, replace 3 quarts, you do it every 40-50,000 kilometers, your transmission should be fine. And yeah, it's just a really nice smooth engine. Timing belt was replaced. Engine runs a nice temperature. AC works. Batteries replaced. Brakes were replaced before. But besides for those main maintenance issues, everything else with the car is good, you know. And it's real nice. It's got the wiper controls have like many variations. Let's go into this aftermarket head unit. So go to the home page, and I have Bluetooth also for my phone, radio, the navigation, TV. I don't know what the heck it is, some feature in China, I never used it, and DVDs, which was also broken on the previous player. And then is it this one? No. There, that's how you toggle screens. You can change like your colors of your theme, the logo. You can change the language, no point. You could upgrade your navigation. You could change the time setting. You could recalibrate your screen to be like on this side or this side of the screen. It's interesting setting. It has a remote control. You could reset factory, and then you could change like a few other features. And then it also has connection cables in the back. I didn't run them all the way through for iPods, SD cards, AUX, other cameras. I'll show you the backup camera on this. You just put the car in reverse, and the way I have it wired, you just turn this toggle switch up, and there you go. You got your backup camera with sensors, which is real nice. That whole backup camera with sensors kit was like $40 US, and came with a signal wire, and I installed it right into the screen. And just when you go forward, make sure to turn the toggle switch off, and should be good. And yeah, as you could hear, car's nice and calm now. No more vibrations, no more clacking of the valves. Real smooth ride. You know, if you want to really have a nice bit of luxury in a cheaper car that's gonna last you a while, I would take this Honda. Oh, it's got side airbags in the seats. Where does it say so? Right there, side airbag. It's actually in the seats that come out, and also in the back. So I think it has 6 airbags in this car. So it's a pretty safe car, and it's really got all the features that you'd want in a luxury sedan. It doesn't have like modern features, like it really didn't come with GPS or backup camera, and doesn't have cooled seats. But besides for that, it's got all the features you need. Lots of space. I was able to fit a lot of gear. You could fit a lot of people. Not the best for towing, but as far as a car, it's a really nice car. And if I had to buy another car after this, I would get something similar. And it should be good for 400,000 or 500,000 kilometers, hopefully. Anyways, if you want me to make more videos, just let me know below. Thanks. Bye.